question.
I don't think any of us are asking you to rewrite the evaluation, the self-evaluation. We're just asking you to tone down some of the claims that have been proven to not be the case. And I've got a couple of questions, please. Three questions. In the evaluation report, the council knows its settings and schools very well. The council has quality information about its schools, and that this enables officers to provide robust and appropriate challenge alongside targeted support and intervention. It also states that powers of intervention are used effectively where schools cause concern to ensure challenge and support is timely and effective. On the other hand, we have, on the Eston inspection, in recent years, the senior leadership has failed to provide Flint High School with adequate leadership. Line management processes are weak and leaders at all levels are not supported or challenged well enough. And it also describes the school as notably dysfunctional, with low trust between stakeholders. So my question to the Cabinet Member for Education is, which of these claims is wrong? Was the council's quality information not good enough to understand how badly things were failing at Flint, or were the council's powers of intervention not used in a way that was timely or effective?
Councillor Eastwood.
Actually, Councillor, I think your questions preempt the outcome of the investigation that's been undergone at the moment, doesn't it? I'm not in a position to comment on that because we don't know yet, do we? Or have not had independent verification that the local authority has acted appropriately and reasonably, or whether there's something we should have done that we haven't done. Nobody knows that, and it would be inappropriate to have changed that, the existing report for 24-25 in light of speculation.
So my second question is, the council self-evaluation states attendance in Flintshire secondary schools was the highest level in Wales for this reporting period. Yet the Eston inspection report says there are inconsistencies in how attendance is recorded. Leaders do not have an accurate oversight of overall attendance or securing understanding of which pupils are in school at any given time. So another question for the Cabinet Member for Education. Is the council's claim about having the highest attendance in Wales actually credible if a secondary school can reach a point where Eston says attendance recording is inconsistent and leaders do not reliably know which pupils are present? And then I also think it's reasonable to ask, what confidence should we have that similar weaknesses aren't present elsewhere?
The self-evaluation report and those figures are based on our understanding at the time. How and why Flint High School did not record their attendance figures correctly will be a matter for the investigation that's currently being undergone.
Okay, and my third and final question. The self-evaluation states that political and, oh, sorry, wrong one. The self-evaluation states that safeguarding arrangements are robust across the council, effective as at strategic support and operational levels, and that safeguarding planning includes monitoring. Yet Eston states that senior leaders at Flint High School failed to secure a culture of safeguarding and that the safety of pupils is a serious concern. So is the council's safeguarding assurance framework failing, or is the self-evaluation simply not an honest reflection on what the council actually knows about safeguarding in its schools?
Again, we have school improvement officers who go into schools and measure all aspects of the school life. What may or may not have happened at Flint High School and what we should have reasonably known or may not have known is going to be subject to that independent investigation. And then will be addressed appropriately in the self-evaluation report of 25-26. It's simply too soon to comment on that. Intervention strategies were in place at Flint High School. A number of the concerns that had been identified by the Eston had already been identified and actioned by the local authority. Where there is a gap, there is going to be investigation into it. If there are failings by the local authority, then that will be reflected in the self-evaluation report for next year.